Dana. Welcome back to another episode of This Silly Girl's Kitchen. On this week's episode, we're making this Reindeer Chow, aka Muddy Buddies, aka Puppy Chow. If you don't know what Puppy Chow is, it is Chex Mix that is coated in melted butter, melted chocolate, melted peanut butter, and then tossed in powdered sugar. It is so good, and for a fun holiday twist to make it Reindeer Chow, hello, we're adding fun, colorful holiday M&Ms. And you know what? You better leave some of this out because those reindeers, they gotta eat too. So let's get started. So for this recipe, we're gonna need Chex, of course. But I actually like to get the Crispex because I like the octagon shape, but that's totally up to you. You can get rice or corn, and the Crispex is actually a mix of rice and corn. So I just like to get that. You get what you want. You need peanut butter, unsalted butter. We also need just a touch of vanilla, semi-sweet chocolate chips, powdered sugar, a lot of powdered sugar, and holiday M&Ms. Now, this recipe is totally optional with the M&Ms, but that's really what makes it Reindeer Chow, so it's really up to you. I love it as a snack year-round, just as is. You can even put regular M&Ms in it. You can even put peanut butter M&Ms in it. I might have to try that one next. Okay, so let's get cooking. This is really an easy recipe. There's not much cooking to it, but we do have to melt the butter with the peanut butter and mix that together. So we're gonna put that into the microwave at 30-second intervals until it's nice and melty and smooth together. Alright, so this was in the microwave. I put it on 2 different intervals of 30 seconds, so now we're just going to mix that together until nice and smooth and incorporated. Alright, so that comes together super quick. So now we're just going to use our semi-sweet chocolate chips. We're just going to put those in there a little bit at a time until they get all melted in there, and this might need to go back in the microwave. So we're just gonna see. Okay, now we're gonna stir in the vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste, which I love to use. Okay, so the next 2 steps are kind of tedious. We're gonna have to first mix the chocolate mixture into the cereal. So we're gonna put a little bit of chocolate at a time right into the cereal, mix it all up, and then put a little bit more, mix it a little bit more. We wanna do that just to make sure all the cereal gets coated in the chocolate, so if there's not like a clump of chocolate, and there's a clump of cereal with no chocolate, so you get the drift. So let's get started on that. I would say this is a great step for the kids to get involved. I mean, actually, this whole recipe is amazing for kids to help, but they're gonna get messy. just a warning. It might look like there's like way too much chocolate, but once you get mixing, you're gonna probably want to add even more. But this is a perfect ratio of butter to peanut butter to chocolate, and don't forget that vanilla. Don't worry about breaking up the cereal, it's going to happen. Gotta make sure the chocolate mixture is still warm when you do this, or else it's gonna be really hard to mix together. Alright, that looks good to me. Next is the really messy part. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. We're really going in for the really messy part now. We're gonna mix the chocolatey cereal with powdered sugar in a bag. And powdered sugar is probably gonna go everywhere. Just a warning, it's gonna be worth it though. So, I actually, when I was growing up, my mom always used to do this. She would actually take a paper bag from the grocery store, and we would shake all the cereal with the powdered sugar in that, and it actually goes a whole lot faster and it coats it a lot easier. But thinking back on that, it's maybe not the best idea, just because you never know what could have been in one of those bags or something at the store. So, I mean, go for it if you want to. It is going to be a whole lot faster, and I've done it my whole life and nothing ever happened. But you just never know. So what I'm going to do today, this is the first time I've actually tried this, is I'm going to put it into just a Ziploc baggie. So I'm actually putting a little bit of powdered sugar first down into the bag, so it won't get super chocolatey right on the bottom and kind of get the bag extra messy. So I'm just going to put a couple cups of this into here. You want to make sure there's enough room for the cereal to move around and get coated in the powdered sugar. Now, the recipe calls for 4 to 5 cups of powdered sugar. It really just depends on how much you need. So don't really go by that. Just buy a new bag of powdered sugar because you're gonna go through a lot of it. So you see how I kind of layer it there in the bag? This is how I do it in the paper bags as well. So actually make sure there's a little bit of air left in the bag, because air in the bag actually makes it for there's more room for the stuff to move around. So let's get shaken. Okay. It's actually worked really good. But as you can see, we just did a little bit. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more next time. Wow, actually worked really good. Let's check it out. Yeah, see, it looks really good. It's nice and coated. Let's have a little taste. I'm telling you guys, this is the best snack. We always have it during the holidays. I don't know why. It's so good. I need to make it like all year round. Oh, so good. Okay, now I'm gonna finish the rest of it, and then the extra holiday special little twist will come at the very end. Okay, now for the fun holiday touch. This is only about half of the Puppy Chow. It made so much that I have to put in 2 separate containers, so I'm not going to show you both containers. This is just one of them, and the special holiday touch are these holiday M&Ms. They're so pretty, red and green. So I'm going to put half of these into half of the Puppy Chow. Yay! Just adds a nice little touch. And like I said, you can put regular M&Ms, any flavor M&Ms you like, peanut M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms, do. I'm just going to toss the coat. There you go. And as you can see, there's not a ton of M&Ms in here, but feel free to double it, triple it, whatever you like. I just like to have a little touch of M&M every once in a while, because the real star of this, I'm sorry to say, is the Puppy Chow itself. Alright guys, I told you it was going to be easy. I didn't lie. It's so easy, maybe a little messy, but it's totally worth it, believe me. And I really hope I've inspired you guys today to make this reindeer chow. You can get the little ones involved, or just make it for your friends and family like I do every season. I know you're going to love it. And remember, there's links down below in the description box that will take you directly to this full printable written recipe on thesillygirlskitchen.com. And remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because every single Wednesday we have a new recipe right here on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.